Hyper dash. Hyper dash. Roll bounce. Roll bounce. Hyper dash. Hyper dash. Super dash. Super dash. Super dash. Super dash. Super dash. Roll bounce. Super dash. Super dash. Super dash. Roll bounce. Roll bounce. Wave dash. Corner boost. Roll bounce. Wave dash. Wave dash. Hyper dash. Neuro jump. Neuro jump. Neuro jump. Neuro jump. Roll bounce. Wave dash. Roll bounce. Roll bounce. Roll bounce. Hyper dash. Hyper dash. Wave dash. Wave dash. Roll bounce. Hyper dash. Roll bounce. Roll bounce. Wave dash. Roll bounce. Hyper dash. Hyper dash. Hyper dash. Fast wave dash. Wave dash. Roll bounce. Wave dash. Roll bounce. Neuro jump. Roll bounce. Wave dash. Roll bounce. Corner boost. Hyper dash. Hyper dash. Corner boost. Wave dash. Roll bounce. Roll bounce. Wave dash. Wave dash. Wave dash. Super dash. Fast bubble. Wave dash. Fast bubble. Fast bubble. Wave dash. Roll bounce. Wave dash. Roll bounce. Hyper dash. Hyper dash. Hyper dash. Wave dash. Fast bubble. Wave dash. Wave dash. Hyper dash. Wave dash. Wave dash. Wave dash. Fast bubble. Roll bounce. Fast bubble. Wave dash. Fast bubble. Wave dash. Wave dash. Wave dash. Wave fast bubble. Super dash. Wave dash. Roll bounce. Wave dash. Hyper dash. Roll bounce. Wave dash. Wave dash. Fast bubble. Wave dash. Demo dash. Hyper dash. Wave dash. Roll bounce. Wave dash. Fast bubble. Ultra dash. Fast bubble. Super dash. Fast bubble. Super dash. Wave dash. Wall bounce. Wall bounce. Euro jump. Hyper dash. Wave dash. Demo dash. Euro jump. Wall bounce. Super dash. Hyper dash. Wave dash. Fast bubble. Super dash. Wave dash. Fast bubble. Wall bounce. Super dash. Wave dash. Fast bubble. Ultra dash. Fast bubble. Fast bubble. Ultra dash. Fast bubble. Super dash. Corner boost. Super dash. Wave dash. Wave dash. Super dash. Wave dash. Wave dash. Super dash. Hyper dash. Super dash. Wave dash. Wave dash. Super dash. Demo. Wave dash. Fast bubble. Wall bounce. Fast bubble. Neuro jump. Hyper dash. Wave dash. Fast wave bubble. Dash. Wave dash. Fast wave bubble. Dash. Neuro jump. Wall bounce. Fast bubble. Fast wall bubble. Bounce. Wall bounce. Wave
Hyper dash.
Wave dash. Neuro jump. Hyper dash. Wave dash. Fast bubble. Fast bubble. Wave fast bubble. Wave dash. Hyper dash. Wave dash. Wave dash. Wall bounce. Fast bubble. Neuro jump. Fast bubble. Fast bubble. Wall bounce. Wall bounce. Wall bounce. Wall bounce. Wave dash. Fast wave bubble. Dash. Hyper dash. Wall bounce. Hyper dash. Wall bounce. Wall bounce. Neuro jump. Neuro jump. Fast bubble. Fast bubble. Wall bounce. Neuro jump. Fast bubble. Fast bubble. Fast bubble. Fast bubble. Wall bounce. Fast bubble. Fast bubble. Fast bubble. Fast bubble. Fast bubble. Fast bubble. Wave dash. Super dash. Wave dash. Demo dash. Wave dash. Super dash. Wall bounce. Wall bounce. Hyper dash. Wave dash. Wall bounce. Neuro jump. Wall bounce. Hyper dash. Wave dash. Wall bounce. Fast wave bubble. Wave demo dash. Fast wave dash. Neuro jump. Fast bubble. Wall bounce. Fast super dash. Super dash. Wave dash. Fast wall bounce. Fast bubble. Fast wave dash. Hyper dash. Fast bubble. Wave dash. Fast wave dash. Wave dash. Fast bubble. Fast bubble. Wall bounce. Fast wave dash. Wave dash. Wave dash. Super dash. Hyper dash. Wave dash. Neuro jump. Neuro jump. Neuro jump. Neuro jump. Neuro jump. Wave dash. Hyper dash. Wave dash. Wall bounce. Wave dash. Neuro jump. 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 Wall bounce. Wave dash. Wave dash. Wave dash. Super dash. Super dash. Super dash. Super dash. Hyper dash. Super dash. Wave dash. Wave dash. Wall bounce. Wave dash. Super dash. Wall bounce. Wave dash. Wave dash. Neuro jump. Neuro jump. Neuro jump. Wave dash. Wave dash. Neuro jump. Neuro jump. Neuro jump. Corner boost. Wall bounce. Wave dash. Wall bounce. Wave dash. Hyper dash. Wave dash. Super dash. Wall bounce. Hyper dash. Wave dash. Wave dash. Wave dash. Wave dash. Super dash. Neuro jump. Wave dash. Wave dash. Wave dash. Neuro jump. Wave dash. Hyper dash. Wave dash. Neuro jump. Hyper dash. Wave dash. Wave dash. Wave dash. Wave dash. Super dash. Wall bounce. Wave dash. Wave dash. Neuro jump. Super dash. Wave dash. Wave dash. Wave dash. Wave dash. Demo dash. Wave dash. Wave dash. Wave dash. Wave dash. Wave dash. Neuro jump. Super dash. Hyper dash. Hyper dash. Hyper dash. Super dash. Wall bounce. Wave dash. Wave dash. Wave dash. Hyper dash. Wall bounce. Super dash. Hyper dash. Wall bounce. Hyper dash. Neuro jump. Neuro jump. Neuro jump. Wall bounce. Super dash. Neuro jump. Hyper dash. Neuro jump. Neuro jump. Wave dash. Neuro jump. Neuro jump. Wave dash. Wave dash. Wave dash. Hyper dash. Wave dash. Wave dash. Hyper dash. Demo dash. Corner boost. Wave dash. Wave dash. Neuro jump. Wave dash. Hyper dash. Wave dash. Hyper dash. Wall bounce. Demo dash. Wave dash. Wall bounce. Super dash. Super dash. Wave dash. Super dash. Neuro jump. Wave dash. Neuro jump. NeuroJump, NeuroJump. Wave dash. NeuroJump, NeuroJump. NeuroJump. Wave dash. Super dash, demo dash. Super dash. Demo dash. Hyper dash. Ultra dash. Ultra dash. Ultra dash. Wall bounce. Jump. Wave dash. Wave dash. Demo dash. NeuroJump. 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 Demo dash. NeuroJump. NeuroJump.